This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? It's Villarreal. They face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. A passionate night in store, no doubt, here at the Estadio de la Cerámica in Spain. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Villarreal versus Manchester United.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
Villarreal starting 11.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Paul Pogba plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Alcácer. Can he open them up here? Able to get his body in the way. Still alive. And that pass needed to be a lot more precise. Throw-ins given. The cross is on. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Surely! Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Shaw. Pogba. Well, if you watch a lot of football, you know that Parejo can always bring his considerable influence to bear on the proceedings. What sort of performance do you expect to see from him today, Stuart?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Ronaldo. Squanders the chance for 1-0.
Well, that's a big miss. They should be leading now.
Decent position this for United to find themselves in. And a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Then. Has plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. Beautifully disguised ball. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Moreno. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Paul Pogba. Grunewald. Well read to ease the pressure. Parejo. And the pass over hit. Rashford. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Sancho. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace, just couldn't finish it off.
Parejo. And Alcácer. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. This time, however... It will be a free kick. And a no-nonsense clearance. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Coquelin. On the ball to Kwesi. And the managers will now deliver the... And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Well, he keeps going. But they took care of the situation defensively. Parejo. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. A cut back. Can they convert? Real defensive resilience. And an astute piece of defending. Well, the story.
Oh, what a great chance this is, Derek.
Ronaldo! And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a lovely ball in behind, perfectly timed. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here. Coquelin. Padahal. Moreno. Will find use of the ball. Body in the way. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Coquelin. Real chance. Oh, tremendous goal. Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Perfect challenge, courtesy of Parejo. And getting the ball forward. Moreno. And somehow kept out by De Gea.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. Already closing him down here. Alcácer. Here's Moreno. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Breaking at pace. They need to get bodies back. And not cleared away properly. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, let's take another look at this. From the attacking point of view, everything is right. The shot across the goalkeeper making it difficult for him. Players coming in for the rebound. It's an excellent goal. And the keeper could do nothing about it.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Mario Gaspar. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Thumped clear. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it petered out. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Paul Pogba. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Targets available, cross comes in. And it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Deserves credit for winning the ball back on the attack in the closing phase. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept it.
And there is the final whistle. An evenly contested game. And both teams will have to be content with a point here on match day 1, Stuart.
Well, a draw was just about the right result, but the focus has to be on the next game now. Both sides will be looking for their first win, otherwise they could be playing catch-up.
It's a message for Hadeh.
You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. Two of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. Stuart, what are you expecting? Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. And a significant block following that cross. Well, following the clearance, it will be a corner. They're making high pressing work for them here. Ilicic! Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Rafael Varane. The verdict is offside here. So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep.
In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Paul Pogba. Fred. Encouraging stuff from United. Sancho. Really getting stuck in. Ronaldo. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That was a glorious opportunity.
Well, successfully cut out. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Here's Ronaldo. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Ilicic. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Villarreal.
It's there for him. And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him. Well, a second goal for them here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read to put an end to that attack.
Well, the away side haven't bossed the possession, as you can see, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Can he put it in? And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Well, I'm hearing the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in one of the other games. Let's hear more about it from Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Villarreal. Top bins. No goalkeeper was stopping that one. It's now 1-0 with 39 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Going well. Oh, surely. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. We'll be impressed here. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Is this the moment? Crucial block from Varane. And that will do it for the first half. The second half underway, and United left with a real mountain to climb. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Dangerous looking attack. He's got to have a go here. Not troubling the keeper. Eccentric goalkeeping. Will it happen for them? Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Marcus Rashford. Fred with it. Shaw. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, another goal for Villarreal. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 56 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Can he do it? He had to react, and did. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick.
Oh, they might score here, Stewart. Able to get his body in the way. Blocked again. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper, opportunity. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Who can they pick out? Well, not cleared away completely. And problem solved for now. Shaw. Harry Maguire now. Really a very poor ball. Oh, big chance. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they have possession again. Ronaldo. And possession given away. Ten minutes to go. Well, the minutes are ticking away, and United have cause to think that they can play an awful lot better than this.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection.
When the draw was made for this round of the competition, it was this match that captured everyone's attention. Arguably two of the favourites to go all the way. It's going to be fascinating. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Champions League, this group stage contest. It is young boys taking on and maybe Rashford. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
And he read it well defensively. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Well, getting the ball forward. They've got it now, what can they do? Good work to win it back high up the pitch. And the pass overhit. Straight forward for the keeper. Jadon Sancho. On the ball, Sibachu. And they need to get tighter here. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Over it comes. Found wanting a bit with that delivery. Well, the travelling fans will be hoping for a much better performance tonight. You'd expect that they might bounce back after what can only be described as a disappointing showing so far in the group stage.
Well, they've been really disappointing so far. I thought they'd go through quite easily, but they just haven't played well enough. They certainly need a big performance today.
Fred. Given away by Manchester United. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Sancho. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Maceiras. On the ball, Lustenberger. Decent position. Fernandez. He cuts it back. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see. But unless they start passing it with more penetration, they'll struggle to win this game, which will be a major disappointment.
And dispossessed. Sierra. Tremendous ball played through. Can he get them in front? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that? Well, they've been quiet for a while now, but this has got them going.
That is that for the first. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pogba has it. Here's Ronaldo. Now moving the ball impressively here. Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Now can they counter clinically? Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Fred. On to Wan-Bissaka. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And possession given away. It's going to be United's free kick. Well, the referee deciding that it didn't warrant a yellow card being handed out. Ronaldo. Can they nudge in front? That is a tackle and a half. In the right place to cut out the pass. Jadon Sancho. Mopping up defensively. Now he must favour the cross. Top-class defending. Ronaldo. Applying vigorous pressure. Oh, terrific pass. And it's come off the keeper. Sancho. Really good diving save. Well, opting for the short corner. And pulled back. The save was a good one. Bruno Fernandes. Now potential danger. He succeeds in clearing it. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. United have been getting two substitutes ready, and both will come on. And he's fired over the corner. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, beating his opponent. Good defending in the end and danger averted for now. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it petered out. Fred. Scott McTominay. Manchester United on the front foot in the closing moments. Can they find a winner? Ronaldo. Terrific piece of anticipation. And it's United's turn now. Ronaldo. And he read it well defensively. Sierra. Galamu. Chance to run at them. Struggling to get it away. And problem solved for now. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee decides that will be all. The pre-match talk centres on Ronaldo. He scored 4 in his last 3. What will he produce today? Stay with us on EA TV. Well, you can certainly feel the excitement tonight here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It's Manchester United facing Young Boys.
Well, thanks, Derek. The scene is set for a really good game tonight. We've got a great atmosphere inside this stadium. Let's hope the players perform.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. David De Gea starts in goal. Fred starts alongside Bruno.
Oh, he's in behind them here, Derek.
Ball is loose. Just cleared away in the nick of time.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was...
Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance. But the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper. But surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, the normally masterful Manchester United really haven't got to grips with this group stage at all, up to this point anyway. And their fans are hoping to see a big improvement in form this evening.
Well, I'm surprised how poor they've been. I fully expected them to go through, if not top this group. They need to get a result today, that's for sure.
Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Well read to win possession back. Moving into the advanced position. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. And he read it well defensively. Fred. Ronaldo. Chance to put them in front. And the first goal of the night comes from Paul Pogba. That will certainly serve as a huge boost to his team.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And running it back. And options in the centre.
Just to let you know, the club shop is open after
Fernandes.
today's game. If you'd like to get your tickets for the next game.
This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Fernandes. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
Well, there it is. United haven't had as much of the ball, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Well, he's given us away. We're getting the ball forward. Will they get themselves level here? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, threat over for now. Marcus Rashford. And he's in. But I'll tell you what, he knows there's room for improvement.
Well, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, but the shot was way off target in the end.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that will do it for the first half. And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, no matter where Paul Pogba lines up in midfield, you've got to be conscious of what he's doing on the pitch. And he's delivering here, Stuart.
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully, we see more of him in the second half.
No difficulties encountered by De Gea. And they've won the ball back following that challenge. Rafael Varane. No, high quality defending. Sibachu. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. "30 minutes left for play. Making progress. Fred. Rashford couldn't keep it. Sierra. Flag up, tight offside. Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Well, not the best effort we've ever seen, Stuart.
Well, I think it's fair to say he won't be taking the next one.
Fred. Ronaldo. Intercepting it intelligently. Can they hit on the break? Elia. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Here it is now, a substitution. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, desperately close to going in that time.
Well, as you can see from the stats, their general play has been excellent. They've dominated the play, they've created chances, but the finishing has been really poor, and that has to change at some point.
Bodies forward and the break looks on. Could cross it in here. And he favours the inside route. And he read it really well. Fine save. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And this situation could be dangerous. Oh, could be. And diving to thwart him. And he's fired over the corner. And the cross smuggled away. Christian Fasnacht. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, it nearly worked. Well, in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
And he takes it on. Body on the line. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Pogba. Won it back. Well, still pressing for a goal here. And space for the cross. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive.
The floodlights are shining down on the players here at Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And there's a very real possibility that Manchester United could be dumped out in the Champions League group stage. It is Manchester United versus Villarreal.
Well, Derek, what a big game this is for United. If they don't play well here, they could struggle to go through to the knockout stages. I'm not sure they're good enough, though. They haven't played well enough so far.
Moreno. Now with Alcata. Oh, he's gone for goal. Really good diving save. Delivering it. Well, the danger is still there. Threat over for now, it seems. Pogba.
A reminder that the reserves are in action tomorrow. If you'd like more ticket details,
Maguire.
have a look at the club website.
Here is Fred. More than decent this from United. Tremendous block. Ronaldo. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. But when you analyse the group table, it does not bode well for the home team. They find themselves in the precarious position tonight where if results don't go their way, they'll be bundled out of the competition in this group stage.
Yeah, they need a big result today just to give themselves a chance going into the next game. They've struggled so far. They've been really poor.
Playing with purpose and control. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Good pressure high up the pitch. Didn't quite go to plan. Full credit, wonderful stop. Maguire. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Given away by Manchester United. Oh, that'll be a free kick. Grunewald. Moreno now. Padahal. Here's Moreno. And unable to keep possession. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. It's a fine United move in the making. Paul Pogba. Fred. Pogba. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Intercepting it intelligently. Moreno. Grunewald. Still passing it around with authority. No-nonsense clearance. Moreno. Well, he has a flair for the dramatic. Let's give him high marks for that.
Yeah, it's always the risk. You can end up looking a bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows that wasn't a good effort.
Grunewald. And here's Alcácer. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Let's see about the delivery. Well, not quite the header he had in mind, and the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka. An incisive pass. Oh, fine stop.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Teammate available. Rashford. Here is Fred. Now Paul Pogba. Just can't get it past him. And so officially at the halfway stage. And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Losing possession. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Read it well. We always like to assess how things are going for Cristiano Ronaldo. Stuart, a case of could do better.
Well, I've been disappointed with him in that first half. He just didn't have an impact on the game. Yes, the service into him wasn't great, but his movement needs to be a lot better. Let's hope he improves in the second half.
Far from a good pass. Opportunity in the wide area. Surely! Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
So the corner played into the box. And a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Pogba. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Moreno. It's a weighted pass. And he's gone and scored to level it again. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Chukwueze. Grunewald. And Alcácer. Grunewald. Well, the cross came over and a real need to get rid of the ball here. Gives it a go. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end.
Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see. But in terms of creating chances, they've been well below their normal standards. Unless that changes quickly, it's going to be a really frustrating day for them.
Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. A chance to whip it in. This is Nemanja Matic. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Grunewald, there to take it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And unable to keep the ball. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Can he put them in front? Oh, a tremendous block. Moreno. Well, defenders having to cover up. Padahal. Will he finish? Chance maybe. And I think the threat has been averted. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And it might be. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Or do they have it in them to level this? Well, that piece of play very easy on the eye. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And they can't quite take advantage. And there it is, the final whistle. Encouragement for them. And the hopes of getting out of this group are still alive, Stuart.
Yeah, they were so much better today. There was more energy, they looked sharper and they showed more quality. But they'll have to play like that again in the next game.
And on the back of this, no doubt about it, Cristiano Ronaldo generating headlines.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
So the corner played into the box. And a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them. And it might be. And a goal! The unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. Top marksman in the Champions League. Can he add to his haul this evening? Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight as Manchester United look to make certain of their presence in the knockout stages. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, what drama we could have here, Derek. If United play at their best, they should go through. But this will be very tense.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea between the posts. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Paul Pogba plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't hang on to it. Well, just to reiterate, it's all on the line for the visitors. Last game in the group stage for them, Stuart. Can they stamp their ticket for the knockout phase?
Yeah, get a draw today and they're through. But they have to get their tactics absolutely right. They don't want to sit too deep.
Jadon Sancho. Alex has news for us, I think. There's been a goal at the Estadio de la Ceramica.
Yeah, it's a goal for Villarreal. It's now 1-0 with 60 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Bruno Fernandes. Given away by Manchester United. Jadon Sancho. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Martin de Roon. How about the cross? And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Played over. Well, the danger is still there. Threat over for now, it seems. Given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Cup Mainers. Well, they have the ball once more. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Cup Mainers. Unable to keep the ball. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Malinovsky. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Fred. Pogba has it. Rashford. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Sancho. And a very good challenge. Boga. Not a good pass. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, it's a no. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. A chance to whip it in. Shown inside. And a fantastic diving save. And over comes the corner. Well, it was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is. Paul Pogba. Here's Ronaldo. Rashford. And a chance to whip it in here. And he really read that brilliantly. Not a good pass. And he takes it away. Ronaldo. And here's Fred. Good tackle, take it away. Oh, a nice looking pass. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. My goodness, how often do you see 3 United substitutes? A goal! Accurate from the spot!
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end. Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see, but it means nothing unless they start to be more creative, particularly in the wide areas. Up to this point, they've been too easy to defend against.
What can they do from here? Bruno Fernandes. Paul Pogba. Committed challenge. And breaking at pace with menace. All hands on deck. And De Gea, absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. And the keeper has possession of it. Bruno Fernandes. Well, not long to go and they're still trailing, but if the results remain as they are now, it won't matter. They'll qualify for the knockout stages.
Well, they've not played well enough today, have they? And as it stands, this will be a really tense finish to the group. They need to perform better.
Boga. Well, not long to go. They're still trailing, and their hopes of moving on look rather bleak.
Well, it doesn't look good, does it? They've found it.
Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, the danger is still there. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, in the closing stages, and United behind in this one, Stuart.
Well, it's been tight, but they've lacked a cutting edge. They've done well at the back and in midfield, but the final part...
And in it goes! That makes it so difficult now in terms of progressing. Well, a second goal for them here. Duvan Zapata. Zappacosta. Well, they get the ball once more. Cavani. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Alexei Miranchuk. A really sumptuous ball. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Oh, no. Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Good visualisation and execution. And there goes the final whistle.